Okay, tell me everything you know about birds.
Birds birds has bird. When scientists didn't know why birds fly out in the sky, but 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 birds has uh, but birds' bones had adapted that as air inside, so they could fly, and they have big and strong wings, so they could fly. They could fly in the sky. They even have a claws and a pointy beak, so open they could open the seeds. Next is about penguins. Penguins lives in Arctic lives in cold areas, and penguins has black and white plumage because it it means camouflage. They use it for camouflage. So when the black means the blackness of the ocean, and the white means the sun and the snow that reflects its stomach. Penguins are carnivores. They eat small fishes from the ocean, and waterproof furs, so they won't get wet inside their feathers. When 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 penguins lay an egg, they lay one egg because it is challenging when they lay egg. The egg needs to be balanced by the feet and get warm using the fur. And the parents exchange to feed their hatchling. Then the next penguins are penguins penguins ha, has a wings that looks like a flipper and a webbed feet, so they could swim easily, so they can because they were made like that, so they could swim by an ocean. Penguins are good swimmers, and they can't walk properly because they don't penguins doesn't have any they not have any knees. Other birds called albatrosses. Albatrosses are related to penguins, but albatrosses can fly, and albatrosses are ha, ha, albatrosses lives from land and by the ocean because they get fish, so they could feed their mate when their mate are are warming their little egglings. And albatrosses are good flyers that can fly very long, and are and and can live long life. Next, the next bird are called flamingos, herons, ibis, and ibis. Those birds can live in salt waters, and flamingos and herons has very long neck, so they can snatch, and very long beak, so they could snatch them fish easily. Flamingos has color pink because when they are healthy, their color changes into pinker feathers, and they have pink feathers too, so they can attract mates. The next birds are called raptors, or birds of prey, which are eagles, vultures, and other birds of prey. Eagles are carnivores. They could eat many kinds of animals like small deers and other small birds. Eagles are very big, so they and has strong legs, so they could snatch and very long claws, snatch so they could snatch their prey easily, and has very strong beak, so they could remove the flesh of the animal easily. Vultures, eagles eat live prey, but vultures eat dead prey called carrion. When vultures kills the animals, and after they eat them. Next birds are called exotic birds. Exotic birds lives in many trees, and exotic birds aren't carnivores. They eat fruits, seeds, vegetables around the woods. Exotic birds are harmless too. They but sometimes and but sometimes when they get mad, they could hurt people. Exotic birds are parrots, macaws, lovebirds, toucans, cocktails, and other kinds of birds. Macaws and parrots are birds. Smart birds. When their food is out of reach, they could use some tools to get the food they wanted to eat. And lovebirds are small parrots, but they do not talk. Parrots can talk and are very big, and they use their hand to to crack their seeds properly. Cocktails can sing and are small and cannot talk. But toucans has colorful beaks, so when they're from so when the fruits is out of reach, they could get it easily. And the girl colorful beak reminds them, so they can get warm. The next bird are owls. There are two kinds of owls called farm owl or barn owl and typical owl. Those kinds of owls are both carnivores. Owls has very strong eyes, their eyes are front, so they can, and when it is dark, they can see from the dark. And their head are very flexible, so they can see their prey where they are, and they could hear very strong. So they could hear prey move. And owls are very quiet when they snatch their prey. They move quietly, and after, when they are near the prey, they snatch it and eat them.